What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back for the last and final time to Gate 6 because ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Down goes Gate 6, ladies and gentlemen. It has been officially announced that Gate 6 is finally, and FG means a long overdue, finally shutting down. Now I know I have a lot of new subscribers that have joined my channel way after I quit this game, so they don't even know what Gate 6 is, they don't know my history with it, they don't know what this game was doing while it was globally launched, and more importantly, what it did before it even globally launched in the first place. But don't you worry, FG gonna take you on that journey. But before we talk about any of that, let's talk about why I was attracted to this game in the first place. Now, I never anticipate, I think, that I'm ever gonna make my own hero collector, but if I did, I would love to make a hero collector that blended futuristic and fantasy. Like, I still like swords and arrows and things of that nature, but I like the futuristic flip on it, and this game really captured my attention right off the bat because even today, right now, there's no relevant futuristic hero collectors on the market. So when I saw this game, I saw the art style, I felt the satisfying daily gameplay loop, I saw the the waifus, I was like, yo, Gate 6 is the truth. And I ended up maining. How many games have you played where you get to use a female quarterback player? Huh? How many games have you played that you've seen stuff like this? So when the game finally grabbed me, I mained the game. I was covering on the channel constantly. I was playing this game like 10 hours a day. Yeah, it was real. But this is one of the rare games out there that every single power increment that you achieved, you really felt the power boost. Not to mention, this is also one of the rare games out there that allowed you to flip your element type as well. Check out, once again, hot quarterback Cassie. This is another thing, right? I really took to this game because I cannot stand traditional hero tropes. Like, if I never ever see a female elf shooting arrows in a green outfit ever again, I will be a happy person. But for whatever reason, we see those tired tropes all the time. Here, no. Football player with like a dynamite football. Pretty cool. So you do have the ability in this game to switch your element type. So right now, let's say I'm fighting a sage in green, but I really would be better off with a fire or a light type. I can switch my Cassie to benefit from that element type. Not to mention, it changes her look as well. And every single character in this game has that ability. Check this out. You want to switch her? Boom. Look at this. Even changes skin colors. It's crazy. And still to this day, I don't know of any game to do something like that. And look, this is the character that I summoned right as I quit the game. It doesn't get much better than a hot sitting waifu for FG. You know, I was in deep with Gate 6, all right? Check her out too. Look at her costumes. This one right here, the dark-haired version, really cool stuff here. I mean, I was very impressed with how this game just, it captured my attention quite heavily. But of course, what good is super hot characters if they don't look cool in combat? Don't you worry, Gate 6 even had that too. So if I go over here, let's go to Codex, Unit Codex. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and look at Lucy real quick, shall we? Take a look at her skills, max level. Let's go ahead and do simulation battle. So check her out. Here, a couple of her abilities here, throwing gears at people. Like I said, I think if you know, oh my goodness. I forgot about that one. If you know my taste, you know that this was right up my alley. So it was very easy to get me grabbed into this game, playing it every single day, telling everyone that I could about it. But little did I know, ladies and gentlemen, that something sinister lied beneath. All right, so let's do one more. I want to show you one more character here before we jump over there. How about this hot little waifu over here? Look at this. Look at this. You know FG was all about this. All right, let's go to simulation battle real quick. That's the way I want to be healed. Check this out. Anyway, but let's talk about what happened. Everything sounds great, FG. You like the characters, you like the combat, you like the animations, you like the daily gameplay loop, you were maining it on the channel. Everything sounds hunky-dory until it wasn't. So, I have not played the game since September, August timeframe. I'm gonna say September. September was the last time I played this game and I logged out for the final time. This event dungeon was active when I was playing back then. Huh, look at this. It's still the same exact event dungeon since October, September timeframe. You know what month it is? It's almost May. Same old event, still sitting here, never been updated. But we knew this ahead of time, right? Let's not jump ahead. It's easy to look back with 2020 vision. Easy to do that. So I first started to understand that something was a little awry when October came and they did not do a seasonal event. Look at this. Until October 29th. This banner's gonna be up until October 2019. You better hurry. I knew something was awry when they did not do a Halloween event. And you guys know I talk about this all the time. If your game does not do a seasonal event, something wrong, my friends. Something is wrong. Because that is a prime opportunity. People love spending money during Golden Week, Christmas, Halloween, New Year's. People love spending money during those times. So if a game company can't even cobble together the resources to put together not only a seasonal event, but how about a Halloween login bonus? How about one of those? You don't have a single developer on your team that can cobble together, mobble together. I'm using all kinds of made up words. A login bonus that says Happy Halloween. Here's some jack-o'-lanterns or something. Nope, couldn't even do that. So when I saw that, I was like, this is not good. Not good. And then you know how the internet is, ladies and gentlemen. People started doing a little bit of detectiveness and they found out, and this is the scandalous part about it, that this game had already shut down in its home country before the game even globally launched. So on day one, global launch, the game was already dead and it was on borrowed time. The developer, the publisher, released this game to the global audience knowing that they had a limited amount of content and knowing that this game would not succeed. It reminds me of, you know that Final Fantasy creature that does doom on you, and every single turn you see the counter clock down? That's what they did that to the entire global audience. We all had a doom meter on top of our head, and every month it ticked down, but we didn't know it. We didn't know. We couldn't cure it. We couldn't do anything. So when the time came and October came and I got another Lucy. Shout out to me. So when October came and passed and they had no update, they said, hey guys, don't worry, update's coming. November came. And I was like, they gonna do a Thanksgiving update. Nope, no Thanksgiving update. How about December? Christmas. No seasonal update for Christmas? Nothing for Christmas. This game has been abandoned since this patch. Since the patch that I left the game on, since September, October timeframe, this game has been abandoned, not updated, and every single time you ask the question on Facebook, on the Google Play Store, wherever you went, you asked the developer question, they said, stay tuned for updates. Updates are coming. No, updates ain't coming. Updates ain't coming. Y'all don't have a development team to update. All right? They just lied and strung people along for the longest time in hopes that they kept spending money. Let's jump into combat as well. In hopes that they just kept spending money. And it might have worked. I don't know how much money they made from the time that I realized that they were shut down until today. I don't know, but I guess it was worth it. And I guess now they finally got to the point where they're not making enough money to justify just keeping the servers on, I assume. So they finally got to that point. Now they're like, all right, game shut down, right? And it hurts me even more because I was in communication with this development team. I can't think of a single development team that I've ever communicated with. And this is the funniest part about it. That was more receptive than this one. They were like asking me advice and like what they should do and like patch update schedules and giving out free coupon codes to you guys. I was like, yo, they are really trying. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They're really trying to dupe FG. I got duped. I really got duped. And that's a good type of dupe that limit breaks you. No, I didn't get limit broken. I got reset down to level 1. They got me good, man. I ain't gonna lie. They got me good. And to this day, right? I cannot think, and maybe you guys can correct me on this one, right? I'm sure if we scour PC, mobile, and console, maybe there's one out there, but I highly doubt. And in fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think there has ever, and FG means ever, been a game on PC, console, or mobile that has ever existed in its home region and shut down, right? Shut down in its home region, went on to launch in other regions and was successful. I don't think ever in the history of PC, console, and mobile has a game, right, launched in Korea, for example, made by Korean developers, shut down, launched in America, and was successful and was a booming enterprise. I don't think that has ever happened. I don't think that has ever happened. And to think differently for this game, had I had that information in the beginning, obviously it would have been better, but I don't think that's ever happened. That's just something, if it shuts down the home region, there's usually a real reason why it did, and it probably is never gonna catch on anywhere else. And let me know, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that one, but I don't think that's ever happened. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I know about good old Gate 6. Like I said, the game is shutting down. If you see it, let me out of here. The game is shutting down. If you stumble upon it while you're on the Google Play Store looking for something to play, do not download it. Do not play it. It's a waste of time. There's nothing you can do. The game is over. Was it a good game? I thought it was a good game when it first came out. But now, man, I lost all my thingies. I want to do a little raid boss real quick. Come on. But now, yeah, it's not worth your time. Absolutely not worth your time. So unfortunate. Hopefully we see a futuristic style hero collector in the future. I would love to see it because, like I said, I've seen enough. I've seen enough female elves in green outfits shooting arrows. I've seen enough main characters wearing a little trim of red, a sword, and some scruffy hair. Like I'm done with those. I'm done with that. Like I don't need to see those type of characters anymore. I want to see idols, right? I want to see football players. I want to see Alice here with dual pistols in her basket. I want to see more twin units. Twin units, I think, are something that is just very underutilized. Like, we need to have more twin units. There's a few games that have it. AFK Arena, Gate 6, Alune has a twin unit. I want to see more. Anyway, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the saga of Gate 6, a game that shut down, was launched in America, had a very tiny amount of content in the works. All that content was released. Wasn't enough to even get through a full year. They led people along for the longest time, saying that more updates were coming. All of those were a lie. This entire game was just a ploy. It was a trick to get as much money as they possibly could out of the global audience before eventually shutting down. They never had any intentions of hiring developers. They never had any intentions of continuing this game, trying to make it better. They never had any of that. All they were doing was looking at a very limited amount of patch updates that were already developed in the home country, stretching it out for as long as they possibly could, make as much money as they possibly could, and run off. And that's the end. Once again, my name is FG3000. I do thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Hopefully not a shutdown. I'm out.